Hi friends, it's Star Thrifter, and I have a thrift haul to share with you today. I've got some kind of interesting pieces. I know two of the brands I had not ever heard of before, and I had to look it up. And I thought maybe you'd find it interesting. Some of the brands. If you're not watching any of my other videos before, I sell full time. I sell on eBay, and I also sell on Poshmark. We'll get right on to it. If you like, you could subscribe. I have a lot of other videos up. I've been also doing videos how much my weekly sales have been on eBay and Poshmark, and I list everything on eBay and only certain things over on Poshmark. But we'll get right onto it. Oh, in regarding the subscribing, if you push the little bell notification button, then that will let you know when I upload new videos if you'd like to find that out. This is just a regular brand. This is one of those ones that I was just speaking about. This is an Athleta. It is an extra small. I kind of like to go a little bit larger on Athleta, but I got this inexpensive. I think I got it, well, it was $1.99 and I got 25% off. But it's a little short sleeve top, and it's stretchy. It's actually really cute. And I don't know if you'll be able to, the label, it's really hard to see there. But anyways, that's Athleta. It has a really cute little zipper pocket on the rear. So like the lime green on it. Athleta, a lot of other resellers talk about selling Athleta. I have a hard time getting it to move, but it could be the piece too. I know that I had like an athletic blazer, and it was really neat. It was almost like that scuba material, and it sold for quite a bit of money quite quickly. And I know like the leggings and some of that stuff, and probably like maybe the track jackets type things. This I picked up because it was brand new with tags. I have a hard time with the sports brands. Write in the comments how you do with like the sporting brands. I think it's just kind of like a lot of it's oversaturated, like with Nike and Adidas, and it probably depends really on the piece that you have. But this was brand new with tags. I went ahead and purchased it. It doesn't say how much it was new, and but I thought it was really cute. It's actually quite thick. It's a thicker material, like tank top. Very nice. But I got this really inexpensive too. It was $3.99 with 25% off. But Adidas, I have to do some comps on that. I've been working on picking up stuff that has a quicker sell-through rate or sells for a little bit more money. But have to mix in some of the regular bread and butter brands too, because it's really important on how much you list a day consistently. And I've been trying to do 15 lately. I'd like it to be 20, or actually my goal would be 30 a day, but I don't have that much inventory. I haven't been finding that much inventory. I need to find some other ways to get more inventory, maybe do some online, or maybe a few, a couple other stores or something. But this is Soft Surroundings, and I find with this brand, the larger sizes sell for more. As far as selling quicker. This is a petite large, but it was really neat. I know it's not well, it is kind of a cold shoulder, but it's kind of more of a traditional look type thing. Hopefully that will still sell because cold shoulder has not been it's not trending anymore. But this is Soft Surroundings there. I know a lot of other resellers say it's their bread and butter brand. I think maybe I was pricing it too high before. And I've been trying to price it a little bit lower, selling it for more like $20, $25, unless it's something spectacular. But this is really soft, actually. It's kind of neat because it's like a zip up. This, this got really wrinkled. This is Umgi, Umgi, and I know one of the other resellers that does the YouTube. They sell quite a bit of this, but I have a hard time with this brand. But this also was brand new with tags. I went ahead and got it. It's really boho-y, it's got like the fringe trim. This is probably linen because it's really wrinkling. It looks like it was around $40 brand new, and I think it's linen. Because it's like really wrinkled, it's linen blend. But anyhow, I went ahead and got it because, new with tags. That's Umgi. Now, she does pretty decent with it, but the pieces I get, it probably depends on what piece you get too. And This was a nice brand. This is Elaine Fisher, and it's 100% silk. And Elaine Fisher, if you're not familiar, is a little bit more of a mature brand. This is a one button top, and I'll have to list it as a top. It's not really a cardigan, but I'll have to do some checking on that to see how to list this. It's kind of like a brown purple, um, and this was $4.99 with 25% off. Elaine Fisher and 100% silk. That'll be a nice piece to list. This, and it's also large. That's great too, because larger sizes are always going to sell a little bit quicker and maybe for a little bit more money because it's a little bit more common. Not that the small sizes don't sell too, but it's just more common to go with the larger sizes. I picked this up. We have summer coming up. This is like a dotted Swiss. It's a pro snap. Bit and bridle, but it's extra large. That's the reason I picked it up, because it was a larger size. I have sold some pieces of this brand, but not a ton. Really, do comps and before you spend very much money. But the fact that this was white, summer's coming, pro snap, extra large, I went ahead and got it. Like I said, I had to pick up some of the regular bread and butter brands, things that may sell around 15. I try not to sell too many things for around 10. I have been cleaning out some old inventory though, and that stuff I have been selling a little bit cheaper, 9, 10, 12, 15. This was a great find. If you're not familiar with this brand, Billa, this sells even when it's not new with tags. And they're very boho, and probably the larger sizes more, but they're a lot of times they're really colorful. And this is really cute. It's a sleeveless little top. Now this is smaller. I usually like to pick up the larger size, but brand new with tags, had to go ahead and get it. It was $39 new. And Billa, if you're not familiar with that brand does sell even when it's used. It's a nice thing to pick up. Okay, that completes that bag. I have 2 bags here. This was a nice piece. It's also brand new with tags. It's Brooks Brothers, and it's a large slim fit top. I don't know. Oh man, don't tell me I screwed up. I thought this. Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking. I thought it was new with tags. It was $168 brand new. That's very pricey, and I got this. I had to pay $10.99. That's quite a bit for me to pay at the thrift store. I try to, I go a lot on the dollar days, and then I try to do the half off day, the color of the tag, or I have half off days on Fridays if with the blue bag at the anything they'll fit in a blue bag at the one place, or the 25% off on Wednesdays for senior citizen. But which I happen to be senior citizen. Anyhow, but this was brand new with tags. I used to sell a lot of men's clothing, but man, Brooks Brothers, I have other pieces listed that is used, and it's really sad. It's probably an oversaturated market. It probably depends on what piece you get, but I still pick up some of it. But brand new with tags, yeah. I went ahead and got that. I thought I'd take a chance. I didn't even do comps because it was $168. I do know that this is a nice brand, and I figured even for $10, double, triple, hopefully a whole lot more. I don't know. I'll do comps and find out how much that's going to be. This I thought was really pretty. Black floral sells even in used. This is a plus size. Avenue. I don't pick up a lot of Avenue in plus size, but brand new with tags is a size 22. I don't do a lot of blazers either, but this is beautiful. It was $42.90 new, but with summer coming up, is that not beautiful? It's like a black, well, it's kind of a black floral. It's got a lot of other color in it. Sometimes black floral has even, more black to it, but still, it's a black floral, but very colorful, list, vivid. I think that's black. I'll have to double check. That could be navy blue. But anyways, if it is navy blue, then I won't list it as a black floral. I was really happy to find this. This was Spanx. This is Spanx, and Spanx sells really great. It used to sell quicker for me. It seems like it kind of sits now, some of the pieces, but it still does sell. These are leggings. I'll have to try to figure out what style leggings they are. This is Assets by Spanx, and it's an extra large. That is going to be great because it's a little bit bigger size, but they're pull-on. If you're not familiar with Spanx, they're a shapewear, but they also sell bras. They also sell, I think, even pants, like pull-on pants, and those would be nice to find. I also have, which is really strange because it has not sold, and I've had it since at least last summer, is a bikini bathing suit top, and that's very strange that it hasn't sold. This was one of the brands I'd not ever looked, ever seen before, and there was 3 pair of them. It's called Lee Estrange, and I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, and it's London. And I went ahead and picked him up because it was the nicer tag where it's just kind of tacked on the side. Sometimes that's an indicator, but you got to watch it because now some of them really cheap clothing line, like from, I don't know, the really cheap stuff does that too, and you got to kind of watch it. But I could tell that these were really nice. They were cool men's dress pants. Look at this. They have elastic on the side. They have this drawstring on the inside, which I think is cool. And, really nice pockets. I got 4 of them, and I'll write, what the comps are on these. These were a really nice find. I had to pay a little bit more, full price for these, but they were only $4.99. And that's worth it for, the resale on that. Here's a pair of green ones. These are a little bit thicker feeling material, but they're almost like a jogger, but not exactly a jogger because, joggers, obviously usually has the elastic on the bottom, but they're really neat. I'll have to do some research on what the style is. Hopefully they'll have a style number somewhere on the tag. That's the upper tag. Hopefully, maybe on the material tag, it'll have some sort of style number. And then I'll check on Google and get some keywords. Don't do stock photos on eBay. I know you'll see a ton of other people doing it, but you can get your account shut down for that eventually. And it's really not a great thing at all. And another thing too, you got to watch certain brands. 2 brands that I do know of that I've heard that you can get vetoes for and get the listing pulled down on eBay is White House Black Market. I've heard is one, or at least I've heard about that. And then also North Face. Now you can sell used of those brands, but I've heard the new, you might not want to sell them new. This was brand new with tags, and I almost didn't get this, but I did it the last minute. Lingerie does sell. This is a maxi. It's very pretty. It's got a lot of detail here. It's no spectacular brand though. It's oh, my glasses on. I can't pronounce the first word. It's something more, and but it was new with tags. And went ahead and got that because it was a maxi, and they wanted $4.99, and I got the 25% off. I don't know. I kind of took a chance on that because, like I said, I really need inventory. But being, a maxi, that is a plus. This is Soft Surroundings. I got this for $3.99 with the 25% off. I almost didn't get it, but I did because it is black. It's, it's got, it's like a tunic. This one is really soft. It's got the pockets. I'll have to look up the style number and find out how much that is going for. That one is really soft. I know it's called Soft Surroundings, but some pieces are more soft than others. I actually think Logo by Lori Goldstein sometimes is, it seems softer to me. But anyway, some of the pieces are soft. I walked by this, and it might have been on the floor. The other one for sure was on the floor, and I picked it up. I seen it had gotten knocked off from the display. But this was beaded, at like an Aztec beaded. And I thought, I'd look at it. It is all leather, and it was called, I did look it up at the store. And I can't see what it says without my glasses on there. I'll have to write it. But anyways, I got this for, I paid $5.99, but I got 25% off. But I went ahead and thought I'd try that because need inventory. This was a nice find, $4.99, brand new with tags. I'll write the price on what this comps for. And I was not familiar with this either. J. Lindenberg. And but I think it's a golf line brand, but it is sports, and it's got, I don't know which way it goes. I'll have to look at the other items, but it was brand new with tags, and I was happy to get that. Hopefully, I don't know what the sell-through rate is on either this one or that other belt, But like I said, I was out. I really needed inventory, and I pick up the majority of my inventory on Fridays and now some on Saturdays. And today is Thursday. I needed inventory list for today. And then, I don't even know if there's 15 pieces here. And like I said, I was trying to at least do 15. What I do is if I do run out of inventory, I go and I pull a few pieces of my old inventory, stuff that's been sitting for quite some time that I know is a great brand. And what I'll do is I'll unlist it, and then I'll start from scratch. I'll redo the entire listing brand new, type it all out. So a lot of times I'll still use the old photos that I had if they're nice photos, and or maybe you can add like one new photo once in a while. I'll do that. I'll add one or two new photos or a nicer looking one, and what I do is I just screenshot from the old photos and then I upload it after I have the new listing, and then I create a brand new listing. But just make sure that you had deleted the old listing, and sometimes that will give it attention, or I'll sell it. It does work. It's not probably the best, but it is, to that way, I think that it adds to where at least I have hopefully my listing goal for the day. But like I said, I want to at least be at 20 a day. And I got to do it 7 days a week. I've been slacking. For a long time, I did 15 consistently, 7 days a week for a really long time. Then I was moving up to 20, but then lately for a while I've been missing 1 or 2 days a week. And what you need to do if you don't want to list 7 days a week is to do the listings and save them in the drafts, and then post them, list them on the days that you're not going to list, and I need to do that, but I haven't had a lot of inventory, and it does take a lot of time to do listings. But with me, for myself, I say, you know what, that's an excuse. You got to find a way. And I just got to work a little bit harder to do that. And I think it really does make a difference, for your sales. And the more you list every day, obviously, the more you're going to sell every day, but you have to list every day, especially with clothing. You really do. I mean, some people don't, but I mean, to get consistent sales and a volume, and there's different models that you can go with. Everybody has their own, but I have found, and then I have found too that you sell about half of what you list every day. If I list 15, I sell around 7. If you list 20, sell around 10. Now, it's eventually supposed to come up even, but I have not ever had it consistently got to where it's even. And hopefully, if I do this consistently, listing every day, but you got to do it for a really long period of time, it could even be a year where it'll be the same. Anyhow, hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you like, you can subscribe and check out some of my other videos. And if you could push the thumbs up button, I greatly appreciate that too. Many prosperous sales to you. Thank you.